last fall, we launched meeting hardware for our Hangouts Meet service. So this sits in your rooms, lets you have HD video conferencing in a way that's robust, scalable, and affordable. We have customers who've deployed thousands of these rooms. Okay? I'm happy to tell you that we'll be enabling voice commands for Google Meet hardware so that you can start a meeting with, hey, Google, start that meeting. And there's more to come. We'll be rolling this out to select Meet hardware customers over the fall. Now, that said, let's all recognize that AI in the workplace is more than just talking to a plastic box. You have to nail the key user journeys of reading, writing, and meetings. Finally, let's talk simple. Building products that are loved by billions of users has driven a discipline in my team of simplicity in design. And we're bringing that billion-user simplicity to the workplace. And actually, you're seeing that users are demanding it in the workplace, and other vendors are following suit. This is what users increasingly expect. Now, the outcomes of this simplicity are startling and measurable. We've measured that in Google Docs, 74% of the time, users are collaborating, often concurrently, not the old way of serially one person writing on a desktop, handing off an attachment, and version 27.3 later, you're somewhere. Attachments make no sense in the cloud age. They inherently serialize your workflow. They slow you down. They bloat everybody's mailboxes. They lead to a culture of printing security exposure. I know you're thinking, what a rant about attachments. But actually, there's some interesting insights here, and the insights are not mine. And I'm going to bring on stage and invite the person who taught me these insights. Kim Anstedt is the CIO of Nielsen Corporation, the global measurement and data analytics company. Please join me in welcoming Kim. Hey, Kim. Thanks for joining us.
Great to be here.
So you work at a company that's got a storied legacy of a century, and yet you dove into G Suite. What were you thinking?
It was amazing to start looking at the G Suite journey. When I first think about our company legacy, I'm extremely proud. We have 95 years of continuous innovation. As the world of consumers has changed, our business has to change, and we do that through technology transformation. My job is to make sure over 40,000 associates in over 100 countries have the most robust tools to innovate and service our clients. And the change is happening faster than ever. So in 2015, we started to look for a state-of-the-art collaboration platform, one that would allow our associates to work together anytime, anywhere, on any device. And that brought us to G Suite.
So we talked about simplicity, and that's something you've always espoused. How do you think about simplicity in a suite?
Love the simplicity. I am extremely impressed by the simple yet robust tools in G Suite. Everyday tools like docs, sheets, and slides make our business run easier because we blur the lines between how we live and how we work. One of my favorite examples of work simplified is when I think about those moments when I'm talking to an associate who has just experienced that aha moment, that first moment of saying, there will never be another version 25 of that presentation deck. And never again do they have to wait hours or maybe days for a colleague to send them the latest version of a file so they can apply their edits. That simply doesn't happen with G Suite. And we also found that video was a game changer. Collaboration across teams, across the globe, is so much simpler with one click in Google Meet. But it isn't just the features of G Suite that is simple. We found that the migration to G Suite was extremely simple. On July 18th, 2016, we cut over the entire company in a single weekend. Wow. On Friday, our associates were using their desktop tools for mail and calendar. By Monday morning, they were live in Chrome, accessing Gmail, Calendar, and every collaboration tool they could ask for. This was successful because of the strong partnership we had with Google and Maven Wave that helped us train 2,500 Google Guides, employees of Nielsen that were live within the business to bring their associates up on Monday morning. Our most senior executives were blown away at how seamless our largest global IT deployment was that day. Thank you.
So the tools are great, deployment is good, but what's the business outcome that you get?
It's been incredible. We are absolutely delighted with our decision to go to Google. We have over 90% of our associates that are collaborating in Google Drive. We're seeing over 500,000 video calls each month.
Wow.
And we have a brand new, fresh, 100% digital experience for our employees through our new company intranet that is on Google Sites. But what I love most is the continuous innovation. We have seen over 100 enhancements come out in G Suite just this year in 2018, and over half of those are impacting our employees every day. So what I can say to all of you here today who are thinking about making the move to Google, I can honestly say it's very simple. It'll be the best decision you made, and it's because Prabhakar and team are simply the best.
Thank you so much for your leadership, Kim, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.